Alright, for all the people that think that I'm not who I am, this scripture proves it. First Corinthians chapter 1, actually First Corinthians chapter 14, verse 37. If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of the Lord. But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Okay? Therefore, I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to either confound you or tell you to come home. It's not a conversion. It's either I'm going to confound you or I'm going to tell you come home. That's the love. It's either you're going to take my right hand or you're going to get a big fuck you. And it's not going to come strictly just from me. The Most High is going to put power into my hands and give me my power that He took away from us and put it back into our hands. And we're going to be all those that are not feeble in the spirit, feeble in the word, will be as God. And those that are feeble in the word, like your women and your children, some of them they may be feeble. Even some older people may be feeble in the word. But they took on you, and I saved a pastor and his congregation because he believed in me and went against that 501c3 charter. Because he did that, I'm just saving not only that brother and his family, but also his congregation and their families. So one could bring in 1,000, or one could destroy 1,000. The choice is on the head of you. So I don't go to your congregation. I go strictly for your pastors. For this is, the countdown is already set. You don't have that much time. Next year, Esau is going to do something so marvelous in the Lord's eyes as in wickedness that is going to be a marvelous thing as for the bloodshed. You're going to be astonished. You're going to marvel at it. You're not going to be able to stop looking, even though it's disgusting. Why? Because you don't have no control over the spirit. Okay? Now, that proves that we're going to get our spiritual power back. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 38. But the Most High giveth it a body as it hath pleased Him. So the body you're in, if you don't have limbs, if the Most High didn't form your limbs right, because it's Him that forms the bodies, okay? Fuck with your science. Your science teachers and science don't know shit. That's why they still trying to think of shit. They don't know anything. There's new planets popping up, and ain't nobody heard no Big Bangs. We got chimpanzees and monkeys and different apes all through zoos. Not one of them produced a fucking human. We got bacteria every damn where. Not one of them actually turned into a human being. So all your theories are full of shit. So if you think science and you want to be a science major, you basically saying you're giving the Most High a big fuck you. That's what you're doing. And He's going to return that fuck you upon your head. Thus says the Bible. Alright? So let's go back into it. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 38. But the Most High giveth it a body as it hath pleased Him, and to every seed his own body. All flesh is not the same flesh. But there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. All flesh is not the same flesh. And He put you in a body that pleased Him. So can the Most High put you in a fish, make you a fish? Yes, He can. Why? Because the fish, they can't speak against the Most High. They do His command, His will, right? Anything that the Most High wants to be done, it's going to be done. You don't have no fucking say so. Like I said, like I tried to tell that one pastor, it's the Most High that kills, but it's your hands that's doing it. But the Most High put that power into you to go ahead and do it. But are you going to listen to the Most High's words, or are you going to listen to your deceitful heart? See, most people, most men, they go off of what? Their deceitful heart. Women too, go off of their deceitful heart. I fell out of love with you. Now, I'm not to say that that woman didn't really fall out of love. But when that becomes your MO for every damn thing, then you obviously don't know what love is. To understand love, you need to understand the scriptures. To understand life, you need to understand the scriptures. To understand and preach and teach this, pastors, you need to understand the Hebrew tongue, the Lashon Kodash. If you don't understand Lashon Kodash, then you don't understand this. Simple. Why? Because it was originally written in what? In the Lashon Kodash. In the Hebrew tongue, in the Hebrew language. And he says it all through it. He says, I am a God of the what? Of the Israelites. Are not the Israelites the Hebrews? We get the word Hebrew because of Eber, Hebrew, in the Bible. Who comes out of what? Did he come out of Ham? No. Did he come out of Japheth? The Gentile nations? No. Who did he come out of? Oh, he came out of Shem, right? Exactly. So that should tell you who's Shemitic. Now, those so-called Jews that say they are Jews but are not, but do lie, yeah, they are Shemitic. They are. They're Shemitic. Yeah, they are. Because they're our older brother. We can't say that they're not, because that's debunking us. But they do. Why? Because they lie. They're rats. Look at them. They look like rats. When you look at a rat, and then you see one of those so-called Jews, honestly, I'm not bullshit. Just look at a rat, get a picture of a rat, and then get a picture of those so-called Jews, and just stare at it. Just put one picture here and one picture there, and just look back and just stare at it. Drink some wine and just stare at it, and you'll be saying, that is the same shit. They're one and the same, you fucking rats. You can't trust a rat, man. It's a rat. It's gonna rat you out quick. Rats are busybodies, man. They can't sit still. Yahushua, he was a busybody as far as the scripture. But he wasn't a busybody, man. But as far as him going from one place to another and not having a place to stay, yeah, he was somewhat of a vagabond. That he was a wanderer. Yeah, he didn't have the best clothes. Yeah, he had bummy looking clothes. Yeah, he walked around drinking wine all day. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Wouldn't you? If you knew you was put here to save a nation that hates you? If the Most High chose one of you motherfuckers to die for us, you wouldn't fucking do it. No matter what comes out your fucking mouth, you wouldn't fucking do it. Because you don't have the power to do it, man. And at the age of 30, Yahushua lost his life and did and served his Father. That means he lived his life. That's why he was a carpenter. Isn't that the carpenter's son? And he was a carpenter. And then he stopped doing carpentry and did what all day? What did he do all day? Teach people the truth. And what people? The whole world? Did the Most High say to teach the Samaritans and the Gentile nations? Or did he say, go not into the way of the Gentiles, Let's go and get it. This is Matthew chapter 10,